The moment her hand slid that coffee mug toward me, I knew something was wrong. "Made specially for you," she'd said, smiling too wide, her tone sweet enough to rot glass. The smell hit me before the steam did. Bitter, metallic, off. Not burnt, not spoiled, just wrong. Like a secret trying too hard to stay hidden. I didn't drink it. I didn't even flinch. I just smiled back. And then, while she turned to check her phone, I quietly switched my cup with her mother's. An hour later, the ambulance lights painted the driveway red. 2 days earlier, my son, my only son, had come to me with his latest business idea. His words were slip, his smile confident, but his eyes were hungry. "Dad, I just need a small push," he said. $100,000, that's it. I can double it in 6 months. I didn't even let him finish the pitch. "No." He blinked. "You didn't even hear me out." "I don't have to. You're not ready to handle money that big." He laughed under his breath, that arrogant, almost rehearsed laugh that wasn't there a year ago. "You think I'm still a kid?" "No," I said. "I think you've started to forget where money comes from." He left without another word, but his wife, Sonia, she stayed back. She gave me a look I didn't understand then. Not anger, not disappointment, something colder, something that weighed its options. I remember the day he brought her home for the first time. She was quiet, graceful, the kind of woman who could win a room without a word. I liked her instantly. She treated my wife with respect, laughed at my bad jokes, and looked at my son as if he was her whole world. I thought she'd be his balance, his anchor. But over time, she became his mirror. Same greed, same ambition, same casual cruelty dressed as charm. After my wife died, they both grew distant. Calls became shorter, visits rarer, until I was just an old man they called when they needed something. Money, mostly. I saw the pattern. I just chose to ignore it. That was my mistake. The first real sign came 3 months ago. My bank flagged an unusual withdrawal, $25,000, made from a joint account I hadn't touched in years. The account my late wife and I opened for emergencies. I checked the statement. The signature matched mine, perfectly, except it wasn't. The pen pressure, the slight curve in the R, it was forged. Sloppy, but close. I didn't confront him. Not yet. I wanted to see how far he'd go. And he went far. He transferred another $10,000 a week later. Then another. Each time through clever routes, small transactions, new accounts, subtle laundering. It wasn't amateur work. He had help. And when I checked the IP address logs, I found it. Sonia's laptop. That's when I realized my son wasn't just reckless. He was coached, manipulated. She was teaching him how to steal from me. I spent the next month quietly undoing what they'd built. I moved my assets, closed the trusts, updated the wills. Every dollar that could have been theirs was locked, redirected, or erased from their reach. And then I waited. When my son came with his $100K business plan, it wasn't really about the idea. It was a test. He wanted to see how much control he still had over me. When I said no, I failed his expectations, and hers. That's when she decided to act. The night she made the coffee, she seemed almost too calm. "Thought you might need something warm," she said, setting the mug on the table beside me. "It's my mother's recipe." Her mother, Mira, was sitting across from me, watching TV, laughing at something unfunny. The smell hit again, bitter, sharp, like almonds and medicine. I excused myself, pretending to take a call. In the kitchen, I swapped the mugs. I didn't plan it, it just happened, a reflex. When I came back, she smiled. "Did you taste it?" "Not yet." Her mother took a sip. Sonia didn't even notice. 40 minutes later, Mira collapsed. By the time the ambulance arrived, Sonia was screaming, trembling, pretending to help. My son stood frozen, pale and sweating. I watched him, watched the realization crawl across his face as the truth unfolded. He wasn't just watching his mother-in-law die. He was watching his wife's plan backfire in real time. They both knew. I said nothing. The police ruled it accidental, something about mislabeled medication, bad heart, no one's fault. But I knew, and so did she. She didn't come near me after that day, couldn't even look me in the eye. My son called once, crying, not out of grief, but fear. "Dad, what do we do?" "Live with it," I said, and hung up. It's been 6 months. I haven't heard from either of them since. I still keep that coffee mug, the one with the chipped rim and faint smell of almonds. A reminder. I used to think revenge was about striking back, about balance. It's not. It's about watching someone destroy themselves with the weapon they made for you. That's what she did. That's what he